Hello, party people. Story time. I figure now the buffer area, you know how when you say something's too soon, I feel like enough time has passed, and I should be able to talk about this. And this was in 2011, December, of course. We were at her ex-in-laws family place because she was divorced. My girlfriend at the time, of course. This is all in Vegas, by the way, guys. So we went to their apartment or whatever, and it was New Year's Eve. We were my ex and I we were basically enabling each other with cigarettes, so it sucked. But I mean, should that be a bonding thing? I don't know. Probably not. So she's sitting in a chair right on a little small balcony, and I'm sort of sitting on the ground because I guess I was tired or something. I don't know, or my legs hurt. I don't remember. And it came to one point where I was down on one knee, and something happened that might forever change the course of my history, my legacy. As I was reaching in my pocket, her ex-sister-in-law, I understand they're still friends or whatever, best friends, she said something to my ex, and I think she had to go inside or something. And if she didn't say anything, not that it's her fault or anything, how different will my life be? It took me months, almost a year, to save up for that ring. I don't want to say the moment was gone, but just like fireworks going in the background. I know. I think I knew or know a couple of people who have proposed on New Year's Eve, and I guess it's a pleasant environment to do something like that in. You got the fireworks, you got the nighttime, it's all romantic and stuff. So I didn't exactly give up that night because I wasn't sure if I definitely wanted to ask her at night. So something happened. This is another story time thing. A story within a story. I drank too much, and she was driving, so that was fortunate. I was gone. I was like, she told me the next day I was like singing in the car, in the truck or whatever, and that nothing would budge me from my singing. I don't remember that part, but I remember being in the truck in the passenger seat, but actually singing whatever was on the radio, I don't know. I think that was a little exaggerated. I don't know. But December came around, and December was over. The year 2011 at the time was a memory, and we began 2012 in January. Now being 2022 versus 2012, that was a decade ago. So I was in my late 20s, close to early 30s, and I look back on it, and I think it would have been a mistake. I know that's obviously hindsight, but we sort of, well, I don't know if I can say we, but I sort of fell apart after that. It was just too long of a period, not taking care of myself, putting others above even my own health and mental health, more importantly, and it wasn't a mistake in the sense that I shouldn't have asked, which I didn't, but you know what I mean. It was a mistake in the sense that that was not the right time. That was not even the right year. Quite possibly decade. She wanted a baby, which I do not think we were prepared for. At least, definitely not financially. It wasn't that she wasn't the right person. Her personality was questionable, but how different would my life have been? That would have been life changing. Obviously, when you get married, it's a big deal. But when you get turned down twice for the same job, that's a pretty big deal as well. I can't even remember what. I think it was white gold, and it was like a very like smallish diamond. Like I said, it took me like a year to save up for that, and I'm not even talking about any profit from gambling or whatever. I just set aside a certain budget to save for that, and I'm not sure if the East Coast has this, but I got it from Jared's. Jared's was a famous chain of jewelry stores, at least in the Nevada area. I don't know about anywhere else. I feel like I have seen a commercial for them on the East Coast though. Regardless, sometimes the mind wanders and you're like, was that the right direction to go in? Could I have done something differently? Is there a reason why I was not going down that path and instead I chose a different path? But we will never know whether that path was better, was happier. I recommend not doing the New Year's Eve thing. It's kind of cheesy, like I understand why people do it, but alright guys, well that was my story time about my ex and me almost proposing to her. I don't think anyone inside the apartment knew what was going on. It's not like everyone was looking at us, but I'm surprised my ex didn't pick up on it. I think I actually said to her, what would I say? I said like, if I was more successful, I'd be here with a nice ring that that I was able to afford and that I thought she deserved. But instead, I only have blah blah blah, proposal blah blah blah, and we're drinking champagne. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Take whatever you want from this story. Take it however you want. Take care of yourselves and each other, guys.